So, hello everybody. I have received the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So this got this off of Amazon. This is the 2X battery bundle. So you get 2 batteries with it. No other accessories. I have the Ace Pro, the original one that I got back last October. So I'm doing a little upgrade here. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this one. Does look like the box is a little smaller than last year, so looks like they probably packed everything in a little tighter. So let's try to get this plastic off. That's always a fun endeavor. A little more colorful of a package this year, but definitely smaller. And we'll see later in another video if this lives up to all the hype I've seen on all the reviews. This looks like the kind you kind of have to shake it down to get it out. So when you first open it, the camera presents itself pretty much just like the other one. And the camera, of course, sits there. Let's see what this accessory pack looks like. Okay, so one noticeable difference. This comes with the actual original attachment. It almost looks like the original mic, but on this camera, it comes pre-installed. Let's take this little lens cover protector off. I always keep this kind of stuff. This has a wind guard for the microphone. And keep in mind, this is not waterproof. So if you're going to use this in underwater situations, you will have to attach this little part here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the camera out, get back to the accessories in a minute. Very much like the original Ace Pro. It's got your standard warnings on there. The screen protectors. And then another warning label over here. So it looks like you have to remove 3 different protectors, but we're talking almost identical to the original one. It has the flip up display. Just like the original one, this camera does not have an outside video display. This is status, battery status, and recording time only. They have said that this one has a larger screen, like 2.5, I think. The other one was 2.4 or 2.3. And the other difference with this one is this lens cover does come off. If you twist this, this will come off. I'd rather not do that right now. So we're talking almost identical. The battery, the original battery is pre-installed. You get another battery in here. I'll go ahead and lay that back in there for now. And let's lay the camera to the side for a minute. You do get this magnetic mount. Inside the accessory pack, you get the anti-moisture packet. You get a very nice, very heavy gauge cable here for the USB transfer or charging. Not like some of the other cheap ones. This is just like the original one it came with. Inside here, looks like one more accessory. What is this? Looks like a little band or something. I'm not entirely sure what this is for. It feels like it's elastic. Looks like something that might actually go around the lens itself. Probably something I'm not going to use. It looks like something like a waterproof seal. Going to research later what this part exactly for. Let's take a look at one more thing in this unboxing. Let's look at the basic structure. This is the Ace Pro 2. This is Ace Pro 1. So almost identical. This here, the microphone, you cannot take the cover off. This does not have the wind guard. But if you look at the front of it, feels like the Ace Pro 2 is a little heavier. The top, they are the same. the back, the bottom. So I'm hearing a lot of the accessories that go with the Ace Pro will also work on the Ace Pro 2. And like I said, this one does come off if you wanted to. So if you break this lens protector, you can order another one. If you break the lens protector on this, you have to send it in to get it fixed. And the one thing we didn't go over, what was left in this little packet here. It's just instructions. Does anybody even read those anymore? Probably not. The one thing I wanted to try is, does the original accessories with this camera fit? And one thing I did have for the Ace Pro, the original Ace Pro, was this screen protector. And the big question was, will this fit? And this does have, feels like it has like a thicker outside to it, and there's grips on it so you can remove it. So let's see. Barely. You have to jam it on there. You have to jam it on all four sides. So if you're going to order a lens cap for this, you need to order one specifically for the Ace Pro 2. The other accessory I have was this full camera protector. It had a little opening at the bottom for a tripod. So let's go ahead and insert this into here. The camera goes there where the little bump is. Close it up. Okay, perfect fit. So at least I don't have to replace that. Okay, so we're going to go, another thing we're going to go through is the buttons and the ports and whatever. It's the same as the other one. The power button is on this side. You open this up and you have your USB connector and your SD card goes there. This part does come off if you need to add an accessory, but no need taking it on and off. It is very delicate, so I recommend if you take it off, don't force it, whatever. And then to get this completely waterproof, you need to make sure you cannot see any crease there. It's got to be completely connected. The other side is the battery compartment. You push down on that. Push down. There's a little orange warning, and I'll get to that in a second. This is the battery. The only thing I don't like is this little small tab you got to pull out. It's a little cloth, fabric tab. And to get the battery out, if you break this off, it's going to be hard to get the battery out. So this is an Ace Pro 2 battery. This does have a higher capacity. What I'm reading is you get about maybe another 30 minutes of battery time. This is by no means a professional review, so I'm not going to go through the exact mAh, but it is a little more stronger than the other battery. So let's put this back in. When you close this up, you got to make sure that yellow thing is gone. So again, that if you see that, it's not waterproof. You got to snap it shut. Okay, so we're going to turn it on. Going to get an initial setup screen. So I'm not ready to do that exactly now. That is going to be in another video. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Okay, the other question I want answered is, will an original Ace Pro battery work in the new Ace Pro? So this here is the battery from the old unit. Let's try to put it in. Remember to snap it shut so you cannot see the yellow anymore or the orange. A little tricky to get the mechanism correct. Push forwards, listen for the snap. Okay, turn it on. Yep. So it is going to work. The older battery will have a little less capacity, but it will work. So I'm going to turn it off. So that's it for the unboxing. This is the updated model. I'm going to go ahead and set it up and all that, and that will come in another video when I'm actually testing the capabilities of the camera itself, especially low light. Thanks for watching, guys.